everyone, welcome to Bugout's channel. Today we are doing ourselves an unboxing of the Bugout Killer, little Ozark trail knife, and we're going to get right into it. So first off, it comes in this nice little blister pack that I don't think anybody actually enjoys messing with because they suck and they're useless. And they're always awkward, and I don't understand why they ever send them with these nice little packages. They're trash. Today we have ourselves this sweet little Ozark Trail, and I, as we'll come to find out, I happen to love Ozark Trail. I actually have one on me now. I can never remember the name of it, but we'll have ourselves a little Tonto version, which, as growing up, that was kind of all we could afford for knives, so we made it work. And then Ozark Trail has gotten a lot more fancy since I was a kid, so. But we're going to look at it and give ourselves a first little review. So far out of the box, it's comfortable. I have myself a little Bugout, and I think this thing is a lot more snippy, and it just seems more comfortable than the Bugout does. So we're going to talk about the action and the lockup. So of course we have ourselves an access lock, and it's very smooth. Well, if I can get it right. Very smooth. It locks up nice and sturdy. There's a slight bit of play, but I mean, it's a $5 knife. I mean, it's not gonna be 100% perfect, but compared to the Bugout, which is an overpriced knife, I think, in my opinion, I think this is a very good. It's pretty much the Bugout, just a very cheaper version, and it works effectively. You can even have the reverse clip. You can move it on the other side if you want to. For me, being left-handed, I have a different how I carry my knives. It's a little bit different than some other people. But I think right off the bat, this knife seems to be pretty solid, and quite a little fidgety knife too. It's a nice, small, compact little knife, and it's pretty fun to play with. That is the Bugout Killer from Ozark Trail. So we're going to go ahead and do ourselves a few size comparisons. I have a lot of knives on me at the moment because, I mean, why wouldn't you? So here we have our other Ozark Trail. As you can tell, it's a little bit bigger, just slightly. The self of the blade is longer than our Tonto we have, but the handle on the Tonto is going to be longer. And this knife, as you can tell, I have put it through its paces quite a bit. I use this for work because sometimes the job that I do, I don't want to take a fancy knife and then it get destroyed. So I'll take a cheaper knife, and if it gets broken or goes into a wood chipper, which has happened at one point, it was a very depressing moment in my life. It has happened, but if it's a cheap knife, I'm not going to be as depressed as if, say, I dropped something like this. Bear with me. If I dropped something like this into a wood chipper, I would be a little bit more depressed if I had dropped this. And we'll go ahead and do a size comparison along with this one. And it's a decent size. I mean, it's a good, especially if like it's one of your first knives, or you're just getting into the knife community. I think Ozark Trail is a good place to start. It's a good, solid little knife. It fits perfectly in my hand, and it has it's very ergonomic, I feel, for anyone's hands. If you have big hands, little hands, I feel like it'll fit perfectly. And like this one is kind of a chunk compared to this one. So this one's a little bit more bulky, and I happen to like bulky knives too, so it's, it works for me, but it necessarily won't work for everybody else. And then we have one that we actually just got a little while back. Bear with me. We have this one, which is another little one, or littler one. Still, compared to this one, it's still quite a bit, about another, maybe half an inch to an inch bigger. So I could probably sit here and pull knives out of my pockets all day if I really thought about it. But for our first impressions of this knife, I feel like it is, for what you're paying for, you are definitely getting more out of it compared to like we go back to the Bugout again. I think the Bugout is an overpriced knife. This is, it's not even a quarter of the price. It's like an eighth or a 16th of the price of a Bugout, and you're gonna get way more performance, and it's just more of a solid knife in my opinion. So yeah, I think the Ozark Trail Bugout Killer, we'll call it, and we'll continue to call it, I think it's a good little knife, and I look forward to using it down the road, and we will definitely have a more in-depth and long review of this down the road. So stay tuned for that.